There he is.
Hey.
There he is. Yeah. There he is. Yeah, right here. Right here. Hey, buddy.
Hey, man. How
Look
you
at
doing?
you. You been working out? Like a little harder than normal? I'm
on the road.
I'm serious.
Nah, just, we trying to stay busy on the road. So
Hey, you look good.
I thought that's the Chubbs Peterson shirt, my Happy Gilmore shirt.
Yeah.
probably.
Oh, look at there. Are you good?
I'm good. How are y'all?
We're good.
Good to be here.
Maybe
man.
we just hadn't seen you in a bit.
I know. It's good to be back. Big week, album release. So glad to be here.
Yeah. What song you like on this record?
All of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
It's tough to narrow down. We recorded, I think 15, 16 songs, and then had to narrow those down to 12, and that's a tough process because you love everything you record. But I think we've got the best 12 songs, whether I wrote them or not, and that's what we set out to do.
I got a lot of things to talk to you about regarding this record. Oh, I think one of them that comes to mind whenever you talk about recording a song and then it not making it. Like, it actually costs money to record a song.
Yeah, and people don't think about that, but it is. You kind of have a budget going in, and you record what you can, and sometimes those songs don't make it. And not only is it money, I mean, you've got writers that they know you recorded.
Record their song.
They know you recorded it, and it's just a waiting process. And I've been there. Before I got my record deal, I know what that's like to have a song that maybe even is going to get recorded or did get recorded, and then it doesn't make the album, and it's crushing. So it's hard to tell those folks, I'm sorry, I love the song, but we just not enough room. So maybe on the next album. So.
Ooh, that's
Tough. I know,
that's
that's not my deal. I can't stand.
Oh, you don't tell them?
Anybody. I mean, yeah. It sucks to have to do that. So
Tell me about this one here.
yeah.
Even though we break.
That's a good one.
Yeah, man.
You like this one or no?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's the lead off single, and like I said, I just think the production of that, the whole, and I've had some heartfelt songs here in the past, but this one is, to me, I don't know. It's just one of the best written songs I've heard. And just when you've been through the lyrics of this, it's it hits hard. And I've heard stories. I mean, that's the cool thing about songs like this. They mean a lot to people because of the stories you hear, and just the that's what we get to do, is make music and stuff I've lived through. Whether like I said, I didn't write this song, but I feel like I did, and I wish I would have. But I do love it.
You feeling that or what?
I do. I feel it,
You
man.
feeling that?
Y'all don't feel that?
No, I'm talking about you specifically. You
Oh
feeling
no, I
that?
mean, just maybe.
Yeah. All right.
I've been there. Yeah.
Well, what's interesting about you is that you are a fantastic songwriter, like one of the best in town, and you still take songs from other people, and you openly say, you know what, I didn't write that song.
Yeah.
And I admire that about you, because I think some people will just go, hey, I just want to leave that and make people, not,
I could have, because I think if you listen to the album, I hope people think that, hey, I think you did write, the whole album, but I'm not scared to say I didn't, because I know, these songwriters we have here in Nashville are unbelievable. That's what they do for a living. They're professionals. So,
but so are you. My only point
Yeah.
is you write songs for so many other people too.
Oh, yeah.
You easily just could take an all. You've been like, I'm only writing this.
Yeah, and it's
List
just
some of the songs you wrote for other people, just so people know at home. Just go ahead.
Yeah, I wrote Roller Coaster
From Luke
for
Bryan,
Luke.
you ever heard of that
It's a
guy?
good one.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wrote,
I think I've heard of him.
wrote This Is How We Roll, Florida Georgia Line, Luke. Wrote Give Me Some of That, Thomas Rhett.
See, that's my point. Is that you easily just could have taken all your own songs.
But I don't know. I just feel like, if there's a song, and it depends, no matter if you write it or not, it's kind of what you're wanting to say at that time in your life. And sometimes there's a song that I think's great of mine, but, somebody else wrote a song that I'm just digging a little more. And I always said that, I just want to make the best albums I can. And I think I want to write everything, but if, somebody else writes your story for you or writes something you wish you would have written, it's almost, it's pretty special. So I've recorded several that I didn't on this album.
If you were to write my story, the title of it, what would that song story be? Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to
It's
know.
a proficient
Let's
write
see.
over here. You get the title. That's the whole song. Just the title of the song. What would it
And
be?
don't
Title of the
sugarcoat
song.
it. Go with whatever comes
What do
to
you mean?
you.
Don't sugarcoat it. He's
Well,
like,
I mean,
what
why
makes-
don't like.
Go ahead. Cole Swindell, world-class writer, new record out today called All of It. It's titling my new song.
What
Go ahead.
comes to your mind?
Gosh.
Whatever comes to your mind. Anything at all. Masculine, muscles, funny, heart,
Just-
so much heart.
Okay.
Stud.
Stud, I'll take
That's
that.
it,
That's
yeah.
a good one. Yeah.
That's it,
yeah.
yeah.
Stud with,
Stud.
with 3 Ds.
Yeah, you gotta get
Stud
the
with
D's in there. Stud. Yeah.
You know what song I like?
What's
By the
that?
way,
Yeah.
Cole's got a new record. It's called All of It. I like this one here.
She's out there rolling down.
It's called Love You Too Late. You wrote this one too, huh?
I did,
Track
yeah.
1. That's why I know it.
That's the one.
Fir-
No, the only one you listen to.
First one I heard.
That's why we put a good one first. So up tempo. It's like we got to get you into it. So we'll move on to another track maybe a couple weeks.
This is called Love You Too Late, huh?
Yeah.
Her phone while I'm dying here tonight, staring goodbye in the face, saying I
crazy, man. That's rocking. That's definitely one of the biggest up tempos on the album.
Why does it take so long to make a record? Sometimes you see people like in the studio for 2 months. Like what's that like?
You know, I mean, it's one thing to track the songs, but I just think
What's
all
that
that
mean?
you have
Track
to,
of songs.
So you have your studio band in there, and that's, you know, you find who. We've kind of got a process. We have a same band pretty much on every album so far, and they're in there. You listen to the demo, which is, you know, the version of the song before you record it, and the band goes in, you know, lays down the song, and that usually takes a couple times. They get in their groove, and once that's laid down, I mean, there's people going back in with guitars, like overdubbing, just playing over stuff, and it just takes. I mean, maybe if you're doing a you know, stripped down version of something that doesn't take that long, but an album, I mean, you spend a lot of time on every single song, a lot more than you would if you were just you know, having a work tape or demo made. So it's a long process. But even after the studio, I mean, I'm done. You know, I sing my vocals. That's a long process as well, just getting through, you know, all 12 songs. But then there's so much backgrounds. There's so much my producer Michael Carter has to do that. I mean, I don't even know, I think, how much work. I just know it takes a while, and just every single song getting it perfect, because, you know, it's going to last for a while. People are going to hear this forever, hope, and you want it to be as good as it can be. So
This one here is Both Sides of the Mississippi.
wow.
Both sides of the Mississippi, throw down on Friday night.
I like this one too.
Yeah, you did? Yeah. So I can't wait to start playing this one live, man.
Do you do that? Do you hide do you hold songs back until the record release?
Yeah, you know, that's a tough thing too. We've released, you know, 5 or 6 songs before the album comes out, so people have heard, you know, a lot of it. But then you have some songs, it's like I want them to, you know, want to get the whole album, because that's how everybody tries to make an album. I want them to love every song, but you only get to release so many, and to radio, you know. So these days, I mean, you want people to hear the whole album. So I tried to make it full of good songs.
Oh, I like that. I like that idea. The good
That's the
songs.
goal,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, yeah.
Sometimes you're like, maybe make a few good.
Just throw this one on there. Nah, it's a long process trying to figure out which ones to get on there.
Let me hear this one.
With a pretty little thing and some tore up jeans, that's what an old boy does. Don't matter where you come from, cuz both sides of the Mississippi, throw down on Friday night. Ain't gotta be down in Dixie to rock Dixieland delight. It don't matter where you're at.
New records out today.
Any old map, beer is beer, whiskey's whiskey. Out in the country, up in the city, straight as the king and the girls.
Straight as a king, Amy. You like that?
I
line?
hear that.
Did you
George
get that
Strait.
reference?
Did you
Yeah.
get that? That's
Did
for
you get it though?
That's for you.
It just said George
you
Strait.
really get it?
You wrote it for me?
The original lyric to that, the writers that wrote that, it
Oh, you
had
didn't
George
even
as
write
the
it.
king. Yeah, sorry, I didn't know,
thanks.
but I love it. George is the king, and it sounded. I'm from Georgia, so when you're singing it, it almost sounded like George is the king. So I couldn't let people think. So I changed it to Straight. So thanks, writers, for letting me.
Did you charge
do
them for
that.
that? Did you
I
take a
did.
low percentage?
Yeah, a lot. No, absolutely
All right.
not. Yeah.
Hey, so who are these other Georgia guys? A lot of you guys come up from Georgia. Who's in
Yeah.
that Georgia crew? Because it's all of you guys.
I mean, yeah. There's, me, Luke, and there's songwriters as well. I mean,
Come
just
on,
coming.
name
there's-
check them.
Yeah, Dallas, Thomas Rhett, Rhett Akins, Ben Hayslip.
It's like the British invasion.
How about
It's the Bulldog invasion, man.
yeah, there's so many. There's new guys coming. It's pretty crazy.
What's the last thing you bought? You splurged on? By the way, Cole Swindell's here. Got a new
Yeah.
record out. Let me plug this while you think about it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I got an album called All of It. It's out today. Got going out doing an upcoming tour. Yeah, kicking off in St. Louis. Is that tonight? I guess that you're in St. Louis tonight.
Yeah,
Wrapping up
yeah.
August 23rd in Pittsburgh. All of our cities. So now I've given you time to think about it. What's the last thing you splurged on?
Man, probably took 2 of my buddies from back home in Georgia, and they flew out to the West Coast, and we got to play golf. There was a place in Oregon called Bandon Dunes that they had been wanting to play, and we got some rooms there, a cabin, and went and got to play golf for a couple of days, and it was. It's not really splurging, but it was. I mean, that was a good experience. We didn't have any hookups up there, It wasn't like, yeah, come out and play. So it was a nice trip, and just a little time off before the album kicked off. So
You talking about a minute ago breaking up. Do you have trouble finding people that don't know who you are and what you do? And it's hard to date someone now because I've struggled with
Yeah.
that, especially recently a bit.
yeah, and I've it's weird. I remember a year before all this happened, I was hoping all this would happen, but I just was kind of hoping I'd find somebody and settle down before, because you never, it is hard. I mean, you don't know what people's intentions are, but I think it's just it's going to happen when it happens. And I think I've put so much into my career. I think that's definitely had taken a toll on my maybe personal life, relationships and stuff. But I wouldn't take anything back. I love what I do, and I just think that when it's supposed to happen, it's going to happen.
How old are you?
35.
You go to therapy? You ever been to therapist?
I have.
You're 35?
Yeah. What's that?
Sorry.
Oh,
I know. Yeah.
we've moved on to.
We've moved on to other.
I
things.
thought you were younger than that. That's good.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I thought I was too.
You been to a therapist?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Just want because
Good stuff.
I've been through my life that's what I talk about, relationships.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you got to have somebody to talk to, and that's kind of me. I keep everything.
You can always call me, buddy.
Hey, all right. Well, hey, I know you're busy, but here we go. That's what I'm changing my thing from stud to the therapist.
Okay.
There we go.
Cole sent some. I wear them all the time on stage, and I wear my Swindells.
Do you?
Yeah. That's what I call them. I got a pair.
I love it.
A pair of red Jordans, and I wear them on stage for all my comedy shows now. He sent them to my house too because he knew someone would steal them if he sent them up here.
I didn't know that too. I didn't know if some fan might come grab them if I sent. I just had to find the right place to send them. So I'm glad you got them, and yeah, man, just a little shoe guy.
You like shoes, huh?
I do. Yeah. Yep.
What size shoe you wear?
10.
Yeah.
Now y'all are gonna have like a
No,
little
we can't.
shoe exchange.
No, we can do. Yeah, we can.
So what if we do
It's cute.
Why are you hating?
I'm not hating. How is that hating?
Two guys can't even get vulnerable over here without someone hating.
I know.
And then they wonder why we go to therapy.
There was 3. Yeah, it's because people make fun of it.
Yes, I caused you to go to therapy. Yes. My shoe comment.
Cole Swindell is here. Got a new record out today. Let me hear another one of these. This one's called "I'll Be Your Small Town." You like this one or no?
Yeah.
I can be your pine tree shade in the middle of summer, your tin roof rain, covered from the thunder, your back view, hallelujah, Sunday morning prayer. Yeah, I'll be where you can go when you know that it's all spinning too fast. Slow kind of road, 35 on the dash, that dot on the map for your heart when you need to slow down. You be my whole world, I'll be your small town.
Come on, that sounds like a Cole
good.
Swindell
That
original right now.
Yeah, it is.
Come
It is.
on.
That's one I wrote on there.
I like that.
Love that. Thank you.
Got me up all night like New York City.
You like hearing this stuff back or no?
It's awesome, man. Just to know that it's finally out. When you making an album, you get to hear these things over and over all through every process of it to when it's finally mastered and just, yeah, man. So I'm just excited for other people to hear it and hopefully they dig it like we do.
You drive around, turn it up, and listen to yourself alone?
No, I'm usually on the bus. I crank it. I have a little Marshall speaker in there that I listen to some stuff on. But yeah, I mean, at home, I do listen to in the truck just because I know that's where other people are going to be listening. And just kind of when I'm getting mixes back of songs, I'll run out to the truck and listen on there too. So yeah, but I've got headphones and stuff too.
How's everything else in life? You good?
It's good. Yeah, just got a big tour coming up in October, starting in October, and just finishing up some fairs, festivals right now, and just album release. We got these, album release shows that I'm playing the entire album live, top to bottom. So I've never done that before, so I'm a little I'm excited to get into that tonight.
Yeah, 6 Cities starts tonight in St. Louis. You're listening to us on the Bull in St. Louis. And it wraps all the way up if you're listening to us on Big in Pittsburgh on 23rd. And you can go to ColeSwindell.com and find out all those.
Yeah, that's going to be a unique tour. We've never done the whole album top to bottom, so I'm excited.
You ever forget the words of songs?
This might be one of those shows because, I've never had to do, but we've been running over me and the band. It's a lot on the band, too. For them to learn 12, and we've been playing a couple of them here and there, but yeah, singing 12 brand new songs for pretty much the first time live is going to be interesting, but that's why we've been in rehearsal and getting ready. So yeah, I just get lost in the crowd and or somebody's holding up a sign, I'm trying to read it and I forget the words. So
what do you do when that happens? You
it's
throw
not
to
a
the
good
crowd?
feeling. There's really nothing. Used to I would want to panic, but now it's just kind of you just got to laugh it off and know that hey, that's fine. And almost, people they get it. You're gonna forget a word or two, but it is a pretty helpless feeling when you're right in the middle. It's like I wrote this song. How can I not remember it? And people are just staring at you like, what are you doing? And so it's tough, but I remember most of them. So
I demand a refund.
Yeah, see.
You start singing Chillin' It and you mess up, I'm going out. I need a refund.
And I've done that before. I'm like, I've sang this song for 5 years. Like, how do you forget? But you just, I don't know. I get so lost in the crowd and just trying to interact with people that sometimes you forget a word or two.
All right. You still having fun, though?
Oh, yeah. I'm having a blast, man. We're wide open out on the road and just, promoting the album.
You having fun, though?
I'm having a blast, man.
Come
Yeah,
on.
this
Why
is.
do you keep questioning his fun?
No, it's just
What?
no,
Just
it's just
asking.
look. It's been 2 years since the album, and it gets towards the end of that, you're ready for some new stuff, ready for new music, and I think everybody was. So with Break Up in the End, that's the first single. Now we've got soundtrack.
Listen, I'm here for you. You ever need to talk? I'm right here.
Hey, I mean, there's
know
people
you-
listening that need to hear this. Yeah, not just me.
I'm not talking about the song. I'm talking
yeah.
about just in life.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
You can call me.
All right. Well, I appreciate it.
I understand
man.
your trials and tribulations, Cole.
Yeah, I think
All right.
we've been there.
We have, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about just life,
Yeah, I get it.
All right. You ever need a meal? You let
So,
me know.
a warm whole meal
warm-
of food.
I don't-
maybe.
I don't-
If that would be
Do
agreeable.
you cook?
No.
Yeah, I don't either. I was
That's
gonna say
not
home
good.
cooked meal, but I don't cook.
We'll
It's
just
all prepared in
go
my.
grab a bite somewhere. Yeah.
All right. Cole Swindell got a record out today. I really like this guy. You know I like this guy, right?
Mhm, I know.
Well, I like all of you. I appreciate.
He can't even
How
say he
y'all
likes
doing
me.
over
He has
here?
problems like me.
Everybody
Is it-
He
you're
has
like-
it. You have intimacy problems with me, huh?
What?
You won't even look at me and say that.
well, he said he liked you, and then you said I like all
everybody,
of y'all,
and then you turned
and
your
then
head.
You turned.
Dude, me and you.
All right. Yes, me and you right here.
It was a little awkward.
It was a little, yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
And we have a I would say mild to temperate friendship outside of the show.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Proud of
Me and you.
Yeah, all right, me and you right
Me
here.
and you.
The couch didn't seem too interested anyway. So.
Because they're, all right, listen.
couch.
Let me hear one more of these songs. Pick one. Let me play some of it. All the songs. Which one? I got them all.
Oh my God.
Oh.
What you want? No, Amy, what you
No,
got?
we already played it.
Oh, man.
You want 20 in a Chevy?
Let's let's do that.
20 in a Chevy on a 2-lane. Hand out the window singing Night Train. July still tastes like your name. Rolling off my lips.
All right, what else you want?
God, I'm trying to think what I was on here. I do all of it. I love that.
Oh,
one.
that's a good one. That's
yeah,
track
it's
two.
a jam.
That's
yeah.
track two. My
That's
favorite
a
track.
jam.
Yeah.
Girl, I wish you just hit me with that pretty little get me through tomorrow smile. Bring on all the good with all the bad. I'm all about it. Anything and everything, baby. You can't ever bring enough of it. Yeah, I want all of it.
Title track, they call that.
That's it.
They call that because it's a title and it's a track.
And that's it. That's
Yeah.
It really is. We had a couple of options, but naming the album, that was I just feel like that was perfect for just all the songs, because songs like that, songs like Break Up in the End, Dad's Old Number, that are gonna hit people right in the heart, and then we've got Love You Too Late, up tempo stuff. I think we've got a little bit of everything. Reason to Drink's kind
Wait,
of
did
my
you play
country
Dad's
anthem.
Old Number?
Did I play
You
Dad's
got
Old Number?
look. This is the song on
think
that.
you did.
Like this
I
is
need to
the
hear it.
one
All
that
right.
you guys need to hear. But
Okay.
I mean, you're gonna have to listen to it.
Hey, my friend Jesse
in
Alexander
entirety,
wrote
so.
this song, huh?
Yes, on her and Chase McGill.
Yeah. Let me
One of
hear
the best
this.
songs I've ever heard.
Sometimes I forget these 10 digits ain't my lifeline anymore. Every now and then I dial them up when life gets tough or when the Braves score. Sorry about the one ring hang-ups, early morning and late night wake-ups. It was just me. In case you wonder, you've got Dad's old number.
So if you listen to the whole thing, it's a guy calling and just telling this lady that has it. I'm sorry, it's been me the whole time, waking you up and do it because she has his dad's old number, and that's no matter if it's your dad, whoever. I mean, if you've lost someone, you've got that number in your phone. That's one of the most unique ideas I've heard. We've got songs about losing people, but that's that feeling, that emotion of, man, I can't call this number anymore. And even I was sitting up front with my bus driver Andy and listening to that, and he and his dad are close, still has his dad, and it scared him to death. I mean, and even if a song makes you call the people you still have around, I mean, that's that's one of the best songs. That's why I love country music. That I don't know if any other genre of music can make me feel like a song like that can. So thanks to Jesse and Chase for letting me record that one.
Listen to that. Cole Swindell. Record's called All of It. I like it.
I hope you like it.
I like you.
All of it. I like you.
Yeah.
Me and you,
there
pal.
it is. Me and
There
you
you go.
forever.
Me and you.
Friends forever.
I have to get on a show with you sometime.
All right, buddy. All right, Cole Swindell. Hey, good luck with the record. Hope you sell
Thank you so much, buddy.
Tens and tens of them.
Thank you so much. Thanks for always letting me come in and talk about
problem.
it. Yeah.
All right, Cole Swindell. Yes,
Thank
there he is. Cole Swindell, everybody. Yes, there he is. There he is.